Okay, are we good?
I think so. I think it's recording.
Perfect. Hi guys, welcome. We are selected as the Joy team. We're here to bring joy to the campus at Bethel University. Before we get started, I want everybody to introduce each other. I'm Charles Thompson, and
Yeah, my name is Brian. I am a senior vice president, regional director of Ninja Awesomeness, and so I'm excited to be here and share some thoughts.
My name is Davin Berg. I am a captain of the Lakeville North swim team.
Nice. Are you a ninja extraordinaire?
You could say that.
Nice.
I dabble.
Good.
I'm Ella Springer. I'm nothing special. I
Ah,
don't do anything.
good.
I'm
Got
glad
it.
that you're here. I'm glad that you made it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's important to have people's perspectives of those who don't do anything.
That's why I'm here, man.
Yep. So you're probably the target audience to make sure how do we help someone who doesn't do nothing do something? Maybe? All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Now we got introductions out of the way. Let's see what we have to do. How do I share my screen?
There is a
There's a share button.
Yeah, with an up arrow in the middle.
Yeah, I'm sending a request.
I'm allowing the request.
All right, perfect. So, us as the Joy team, our task is to bring joy to the campus, like I said. Currently, our group has $1,000 to use and plan events during the start of the semester. During your upcoming meeting, which is us right now, we will be here for no longer 30 minutes. We must determine on how we'll spend our money and what time of activities we will be hosting.
What kind
So a
of
couple of things that we want to hit as a goal as a group. Our goal is to find an hour to get together on Zoom, which is what we're doing already, which is perfect. And before the meeting, we should all have an idea prepared to share to everybody and um, debrief the documents. You can have bullet points or a slideshow, whatever works.
Yep.
And what we should focus on right now is during the meeting, each student should present their idea, and us as a group should determine which activities we should do. So, with that being said, I will go first and present mine. So us as a joint team, my idea is goats in games. We will bring baby goats to the campus for everybody to see and
terrible
pet and take
idea. That's
photos.
dumb.
Especially for the girls, it would be a great stress reliever to see baby goats because look how darn cute those things are. Oh my gosh, look how adorable that thing is. Beautiful. It will definitely help out with stress management and relieving a lot of stress, and also kickstarting school with a good day. As well as the games, it will definitely bring a lot of fun. We can do some raffling, we can do some activity games, and maybe some trivia or some outdoor games as well. With that too, I do think that we should have food there as well, like some snacks and some drinks, kind of just ease it out a little bit more and have people feel more comfortable.
Mm.
But yeah, with that being said, with my research, baby goats cost around 50 an hour, and we'll probably have the goats there for about uh 4 hours, and which is pretty cheap. So that allows us to put more of our stuff into the games and food, which would be a lot better. Um, Look how fun these guys are having playing games. Look how fun these people are eating food. This will be a great kickoff for the school year. Huh.
Okay, Ella.
Anyways,
My
that's my
turn.
Yep.
presentation.
Okay.
Brian, would you like to kick off the second one?
Uh, sure. I'll go. Let me share my my screen. I am. You guys see my screen? Okay.
Yes, we can see your
Yes.
screen.
I am in favor of Campus Connection Quest. I think as students are new, they don't know things, so it forces them to go get out of their comfort zone and find out, like, hey, find someone who has the same birthday month, or find someone from a different state. Find someone who loves sushi. Again, it's great because I think it gets folks to mingle. Folks can work for small groups or big groups that can scale. And then I don't like a carnival because I think it's too logistically complicated to set up, and not everyone can go on a ride. And freshmen love light competition and prizes. So you can say first one to get an X on the board, get a prize, or find a buddy and do it together, or something of that nature. I feel like the intent is to create an environment where people can socialize and they're forced to like have to talk to somebody. While I appreciate goats, uh, there's only like two goats, and if there's 1,000 people, not everyone's going to be able to pet a goat. And so, like, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever. Those are my thoughts.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. I appreciate your input, Brian. Ella, would you like to present your idea?
I would love to. Um, uh, 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Guys, I don't know where I am. Okay. Um,
Wait, do
I
you have
think
do you
that
have a
we should.
pink background on your computer screen?
I do.
That's
Yes.
pretty pink. Cool.
Thank you. I think that we should do a bingo night because everyone likes a little bit of bingo. I think
Yes.
that's great.
Yes.
And I think we might not do it. I don't know if we're doing it on the campus or going somewhere else, but we could go somewhere else, and then we could also spend money on some food and drinks. And then, obviously we need like the boards and like the marker offers for the bingo. And then, for some competition, we need some prizes. So, like, I don't know, some good prizes like money is always a good one. I like some money. And adding on to that, before and after could be like a little social hour so that people can get to know each other, and like afterward you can be like, I was so close on that second round. That was so stupid. I wish I would have won, you
Yeah.
know?
I hate
Um
bingo too because like you get so close and you don't win because there's only one winner. Like, what do you do? Not everybody
yeah.
gets to win. Yeah, you can
Sounds
hmm
like someone
play.
doesn't win enough bingo.
I don't win. Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
um so yeah, I think that bingo night would be a good way to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. That was great. Thank you, Ella. And Davin, finally, we would love to hear your idea.
Alrighty. Allow me to share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Just a second. It's the thing. It's coming. There we go.
Yep.
Nice.
Alrighty. So my idea was to have Joy Fest. Now, what is Joy Fest, you may ask? Joy Fest is a small event green area of campus, such as a quad or park, during the day. This event is aimed towards building a strong sense of community on campus by allowing students to meet other students and have fun with mini games, activities, and snacks.
Okay.
This is perfect.
What
We have a lake right outside the campus, so this would be a great idea.
Excellent point. What mini games will there be? Jot Fest will incorporate a small, inexpensive mini games
Wait,
such
Jot
as
Fest?
cornhole.
Joy Jot?
Joy Fest. That's
Okay.
a little
All
typo.
right.
Joy Fest will
Cornholes,
incorporate
Jenga.
small, inexpensive mini games such as cornhole, giant Jenga, and Connect Four, and many more options. Those are just some ideas as a way to create a vessel for students to connect and have friendly competition with each other, like Ella's bingo night idea. These people see they're playing some cornhole. They look like they're having a good time. What activities will be there? Joy Fest will also have some fun activities, including a compliment wall, which is a place for students to leave positive messages for other students to read as a way to create a sense of community and fellowship.
Ooh.
It will also include a friendship bracelet making station, providing beads, string, and supplies for students to create bracelets to exchange for each other. Another option is a Polaroid photo booth with props and fun. It would be a great way for students to connect with each other as well as tapping into the school spirit, maybe with some school themed props. What snacks will be there? Joy Fest will include inexpensive snacks and drinks such as popsicles, small candies, lemonade, cookies, and more. These fun, festive hors d'oeuvre options will help bring in the new semester on campus as well as brightening people's day. Because who doesn't love some good old cookies? Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Definitely save the best for last. Just in my opinion, I think that was a great idea.
Yep.
My only main
Thank
concern
you.
is with the weather. We're not exactly sure if we can go outside, but
Mm.
That is true.
definitely something to consider.
Well, how would you do it? I mean, so do we need to pick an event where it's weather and like weather like protected? So it has to we have an event that has to be inside? Because you could probably put all those activities inside the campus hallways where you got these multiple stations where you can have this, and you've got the photo booth, and you got the friendship bracelet station going on. You got the bingo nights, and then you've got the compliment wall, and then you've got like everyone has these little maps. You know how you have a little map and you like go to this station, you get checked off, and then if it gets checked off, you earn something XYZ. But how much of that, like, would that force people to like want to hang out? Are we forcing people to hang out, or what are we doing?
We Our goal is to bring joy to the campus at the beginning of the semester. So that could be returning students from previous grades and also incoming freshmen as well.
Hmm.
So definitely we should find activities or something to relieve the anxiety or stress that some students may have, especially with freshmen coming into the new school and building. I bet there's some students that are really excited and want to meet new people, but also a couple students that are maybe a little anxious about their first year at college. So
So you'd have stations where people do things, and who would do these stations? Like, are we paying somebody, or are they seniors or juniors who are going to volunteer their time?
Um, yeah, I think that's something that we should think about. So that's why we're all here.
I mean,
I would say, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Um, I agree with maybe having juniors and seniors volunteer their time because they've been around the block, they're on campus, so they can maybe connect. They've been there before, they've been a freshman before. Maybe they can connect with an incoming freshman and new class as, kind of help, ease some of their nerves, some of their anxieties
Yep.
by showing that been there, they've accomplished it, they've done what they're worried about right now.
I think that's a really good point about either seniors or juniors taking the freshmen under the wing. Definitely would help out the incoming freshmen to like get more involved with the school because the seniors can show them around. They can also show them the dorms too, maybe to go hang out with some upperclassmen because that would be pretty cool. Um,
We should have the business team, the business department run this whole shop. Like we wouldn't run it. Like we could tell them this is part of your like internship or capstone project or something of like they've got to advertise this, they've got to set it up because it's like it's like an event and the business department, the marketing department, and the social media and the digital department can all do whatever they do to make this happen. You know what I
Well, it
mean?
shouldn't just be, well, yeah, for like marketing and advertising all of this, but I do believe that there are some seniors and juniors that aren't in the business department that
They
still
just
want
want
to
to
like
help.
help and volunteer. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. But when you have all these activities throughout the campus, throughout the day, like friendship bracelets and prop stations and compliments, do you think we're like, is it like too forced versus we're just doing this? Or here's another idea. What if we just have one event and it's a massive event and there's just so much buzz about the event that it is like the talk of the day, like goat wrestling or goat races. And so like 5 o'clock, there's like right, you can have baby goat right boat baby goat races. And people can, you could have certain people like talk about it, and you got TikTok, and you've got whatever, and then there's a massive campaign of like "Bah shall we" or "Bah Nicholas the baby goat," and then people can like walk around with buttons like "I'm team baby goat number 4," and someone says "No way, I'm team baby goat number 7." That way, it's like your message is just one thing versus "Come get a friendship bracelet, come get props and photo booth." You know what I mean? It would be like, dude, what time is the goat race? Yeah, it's at 5. Don't be late, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, so
like that idea.
your first day of school, if you first day of school, everybody's wearing t-shirts that just have a picture of a goat, like goat day, or make this day the goatess of all, something like that, right? And then you're like, what? Why are there goats everywhere? And you ask somebody like, hey, what's up with all these goats? Like, yeah, we're doing our annual baby goat race day today. There is 10 races or 5 races. You get to pick a goat, and if your goat wins, you win something huge. I don't know.
I like that idea.
Do you? I don't.
Out of the box. I like
It,
it.
it sounds like a dumb idea, candidly, but it sounds like it's so dumb. It's so different.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you went to campus on the first day and everybody's wearing goats, and then maybe the secret code name is like instead of saying yes, you just said bah. Like that's the new word. You know how people say like bet? Like no, it's bah. Hey, you want to go do this? Bah. Right?
Exactly.
I'd say
would
that.
create a
Oh, yeah,
sense of
yeah, yeah.
community.
I don't know. And then like and then what Bethel what's Bethel Royal's mascot? Is he a goat?
So no, it's a cougar,
A cougar? Well, it
a
looks like a
cat, some
goat.
sort
He
of
can
cat.
walk around and say bah, right? I don't know.
No,
And then you get stickers. You get a boss sticker, and you get a boss sticker, right? Like you people
yeah,
are passing out boss stickers. I don't know,
And then the people who don't have a sticker, they're gonna want to know where they got that from,
right? How'd you get
thus
a
bringing
sticker?
in more people.
And they give me scratch smelly stickers. You scratch it, it smells like
What do they smell like?
a goat.
I don't know, not baby goats, but it'd be like strawberry or pineapple, and or maybe your goat's name is pineapple, right? And then your other goat's
Mm,
name is strawberry. You match the stickers to that,
We're
and
on
then
to
you start,
something here. I like this.
I
Yep, here
like
we
that.
go. Yeah, we
I
got
don't know.
something cooking up here. Let's
What
go.
else? All right. So then if the race is at 5, everyone's excited. You could even you could probably do it in the auditorium if it rains, but it could be outside. And it's like it'd be just like massive viral swirl. And like every half an hour, every 10 minutes, the marketing department's busting out new viral videos like, have you met Ba? Baby sheep number 4, Betsy. Betsy's 5'7", or not 5'7", but she's like 14 pounds, and she runs the 40 in at 16.7 seconds. If she swam, she would drown. Like, I don't know. Like, it'd be like fun little quirks about Betsy, the baby goat. I don't know.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That's just an idea. We can go back to friendship bracelets. What do you think?
I think
Would
that. Go ahead.
no. You know what? It's all you.
There's
You
no
have the
Minnesota
floor.
Nights. This is an ideas room. This is a safe room. You spitball. This is all about joy, bringing joy to the group. Charlie, what do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I would definitely love to bet on a couple of goats and definitely win some cash prizes, and that'd
Yeah.
be pretty great. But
Mm.
also, I think that we should definitely have some merch, or something physical to like remember of that night, because we could
Mhm.
always take photos, but like a photo booth, we can add that there as well. That'd be pretty crazy. And
Mhm.
That would
also
be crazy.
some like goat merch for like your goat, like a red bracelet or something. I don't know, something around there. Or like a
Well,
t-shirt too.
on your slideshow, you had to go in a tutu. What if you had a goat that wore a tutu? And so if you voted for that goat, you would also wear a tutu.
Mm.
Oh, that too.
Oh.
Hmm. I would.
There we go.
And if you win, you get a T-shirt that says "My goat won." My goat's better than your goat, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Oh,
this
my
sounds
goat's better than your goat. Oh, I like
right,
that. I
yeah.
like that.
So now this sounds expensive, but we only have $1,000. But how much?
Mhm.
Like how how expensive could this really be? I mean, if you're
Okay,
doing
so
Yeah.
how
viral,
long does the race generally take? Shouldn't take that long. So theoretically, right, it takes it's $50 an hour for a goat.
oh my, we can bring in 100 goats, a
Yes, we could
hundred,
bring in a
and we could
hundred
just have
goats.
we could have races and after races, and people
Yep.
like, oh, I got 4 out of 5
We can
races.
have the goats run a four by
Wait, wait,
four.
wait, wait, hang on.
Guys,
Would we be promoting gambling at Bethel? I mean, is
oh
that
no, 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 no,
we're not
never, never.
gambling? I mean, this is
No
totally
gambling.
horse track betting, kind of. Like if we're betting on baby goats, you guys. I don't know.
I mean,
But it's crazy. It's off the wall.
See, yeah, this is the buzz. This is the whole like this is gonna go viral. Come on, guys. And
yeah, it's off the wall. It's gonna be the talk of the town.
Yeah. I bet you could get the news station to come. Bethel University brings baby goats to introduce the freshman community. What? What are they doing? They're racing baby goats now. I don't know. Okay, all right. So how much would it cost for the goats for the day?
50 an hour.
That's so cheap. You get like 10 of them. Now you've got $500. And that leaves you with $500 to do what? Like marketing expenditures.
Like t-shirts, stickers,
T-shirts,
pins, stuff
stickers.
like that.
Yep. Like if you went on the first day, do you want food or have you like already eaten, do you think?
I'd rather have merch than food.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Kinda
that.
like you would be like Team Goat Betty. And like this might
Mhm.
and you could have the pink shirt. And then Betty the goat would be all dressed up in pink. She may even have like pink stripes on her body, on her clothing. Like this is Team Betty.
Mhm.
Like if you want Team Betty, this is it. Okay.
Guys, we're making the Milo ponies.
Oh my gosh!
Cutie mark on them.
Come on now.
There you go.
Hold
Rainbow-
on. The
Rainbow
owners have
Dash,
cutie marks on
Applejack.
them.
Come on, dude.
Yes, My Little Ponies. Yes, you can have
Rainbow
all...
Dash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would do that so good. Oh my gosh, we need that.
Okay. Yep. And then, what if we buy My Little Ponies and then we sell them during the day with a markup? With like,
Oh no, that's
buy,
funny.
we go online, we
this is
buy a
smart
bunch
idea.
of
Come on
them,
now.
and then we go on Amazon a bunch and buy a bunch of My Little Pony posters because people are gonna need posters to put in their dorm rooms. Like, yeah, this is my pony that won. My Little Ponies. Oh,
Exactly.
right? I don't know. Okay, what do we have?
I like
What
that.
do we have to do next, Charlie? I got like 5 minutes left.
Okay, so after towards the end of our meeting, we need to debrief as a group and see what we want. To see what we need to discuss. So the following questions are: did our group experience any conflict? How was it resolved? Did our group experience group thinking? What tasks and social roles did each member take on? And if the group were going to continue to make decisions, what would you do more effectively?
I don't think the group experienced any conflict. Do you guys think so?
Yeah. I don't see
Mm-mm.
any conflict within the group. I feel like we all kind of listened to each other's ideas and really listened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will raise my hand and want to say that my persona type coming into this meeting was to be the dramatic guy and over talker and talking very loud. So that was kind of like my role that I was going into this, just to like give some dynamics to the meeting here and there.
Mhm.
And so from 3 different perspectives, did you like the guy talking loud and just being too animated, or was he too annoying from your perspective?
Not annoying.
No?
I
Okay.
liked it. It was great.
Davin, what did you
I
think?
liked he kind of brought some energy to the group. He kind of made us think outside the box a little bit with kind of just always being there and being in our ears. So I think it was helpful for the team.
Charlie?
Yeah, definitely brought in some life into the group and definitely got the conversation going, especially continued the conversation as well.
Yeah.
And also expanded our ideas to some other ideas as well.
So when you have a brainstorming creative session in the future, it might make sense to just bring in a person that you know in your circle or outside your circle that's like, that he's a little crazy, but he's a fun crazy, and let's see what he brings to the table. just different perspectives.
Mhm.
What was the next question, Charlie?
Um, did your group experience any group thinking? I would definitely start off with that as saying that we definitely did. We bounced off each other's ideas and continued on those ideas to create even great ideas, especially with the My Little Ponies, racing them, having them do a 4x4 track relays. That would be, yeah, great idea, guys.
Yeah, I don't think there was any group think because in the very beginning, everyone all had their own ideas, and then someone just liked one idea, and then just kind of piled iterations and improvements on top of that. Um,
Mhm.
but no one really said that's a dumb idea and continued to make it as a dumb idea and just like, hey, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Mhm.
All right. The next one is what tasks and social roles did each group member take on?
Hmm. I thought Charlie, you did well as a facilitator. You kicked it off and kind of set the tone and decided to be the first one to present versus calling on someone to present. So I appreciated that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mhm. I
Uh,
think that.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead, Devin.
All right. I think that Ella had a good idea with the bingo. I feel like she was kind of, I don't know how to put it, but she was bringing in good ideas with the My Little Pony with Tutu, things of that nature.
Thank you very much. I think you did a great job too with your presentation. Very well put together. Very short amount of time to do it. You did great. You all the explanations. It was beautiful, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought Devin, it was interesting because so Charlie's idea was just crazy off the wall. Like, who does goats? And so
Hey, it's memorable. That's how we
I
got My
became
Little
like
Ponies. Come on now.
in the beginning, I didn't even think it would be even a viable idea. I really didn't. And then I thought, well, maybe. I don't know. And so then Ella, I like yours because it was like people were involved, they're participating. But what was interesting is that Devin, I thought yours was you this is my perception. It seemed to be that yours seemed to be more empathetic, more caring in nature. Kind of like we're gonna do
Hmm.
this compliment wall. We're gonna do friendship bracelets. We're gonna have memorable pictures. So it seemed to be like you got Charlie off the wall, you got Ella, for friendships and doing activities, and then Davin's like, hey, let's build personal relationships. And then Brian, like, who's this crazy guy trying to like talk through things? So you have different perspectives or different kind of I don't want to call them persona types. Yeah, different persona types that are part of this. Whereas if they were all Charlie's ideas or all Ella's type of people or all Davin's type of people, then you're kind of like maybe limiting creative ideas because they're all like Davin's type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, cool. Last question, Charlie.
Perfect. Finally, if this group is going to continue to make decisions, what would you do to be more effective?
Hmm. What do you think, Charlie?
Um, I don't think there's really much that we could do and to improve on because of how fast we're able to create up and build off of the ideas with the goats and having them run races. I think that's definitely a very crazy idea, but it's also memorable, especially bringing in new students and having upperclassmen volunteer. I think that was a great idea. And for us, it only took like maybe like 10 minutes to just break that wall. And we were just building ideas and ideas. And I think just our dynamic between that really helped out with how different we are within the group. And it helped kind of expand our ideas and brainstorming, which definitely helped out with decision making.
I
Well,
Hmm.
totally agree.
mhm.
Couldn't
if
have
we
said
were
it better
going to
myself.
if we were going to continue to make decisions, what would you need to do to be more effective?